Hi everyone, my name is Kiera, but here on the internet I go by Hobokiki, and today we will be planning in my Hobonichi cousin. As you can see, this bad boy is getting thick, but let's go ahead and bust her open to the week that we will be planning, which happens to be November 6th through the 12th. Let me go ahead and there you go. There you go. Now you can see a little bit better. This week happens to be special because it is the birthday week of my son. So, in honor of him, we'll be using this Pokemon kit from Odd Loop. Well, it's technically two kits if you want to be technical, but they're both Pokemon. So, I'll be using both of these kits. And here is the washi page from both of those kits. See, one kit is called Evolutions and the other one is called Pokemon, but they're essentially the same thing with a slightly different color scheme. And I'll be bringing in these Miss Biz plans, Hobonichi Cousin date covers, as well as some boxes from the Happy Planner. And I did dig up this sticker book that I had laying around. I believed I purchased it from Amazon a long time ago, but I just thought I'd steal some icons from this thing. And that's everything. So let's go ahead and get into this planning sesh. If you are an OG subscriber, you already know that I have to start with my date covers. That just gets me exactly where I need to be in like my headspace to go ahead and start planning decoratively. And I did want my son to pick out the stickers that he liked the most for this kit to use in this weekly session. So here's that. All right, buddy. I know you're eating breakfast right now, but I need to ask you a serious question, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna show you some stickers, and I want you to tell me what's your favorite Pokemon, okay?
Okay.
Why are you making that face?
Because I like Pokemon.
Yeah, you like Pokemon.
Wow.
Okay. Now, out of all of these, I'll move this cup for you. Point, but don't actually touch because you have syrup on your little fingers. Which
Can I
one?
get like two or one?
You can show me your favorite two.
I'm gonna have to go for who?
Gengar.
Yeah. And
Makes sense. He's a mischievous troublemaker just like you.
Squirtle.
And Squirtle.
And him.
Ah, you touched it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay. Who else? Him?
Yeah, these three.
So you like Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Gengar?
Yeah.
Wow, I'm surprised you didn't say Pikachu, but I'm
Oh
actually...
yeah, and Pikachu, I forgot.
No, it's okay. You don't have to say Pikachu. I was just surprised because you were always saying Pikachu.
I don't really always use Pikachu.
So these three.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. So as you can see, the little one chose his favorite Pokemon, which I was actually surprised by, but pleasantly we'll say. And I'm going to do something right here that I'm sure is going to make somebody shiver in their boots. But I'm cutting these bad boys out, and it's not even a real like fussy cut. I don't feel like doing all of that. But I thought it would be really cool to have them, not in their backgrounds. At least, I had a vision in my head. So I'm cutting all these out. I'm cutting all these dittos out as well because I thought it would be cool to disperse them through the spread. So, just hold on tight before you panic. I have a vision, okay? And I do think the vision basically comes out correctly in the end. So I'm happy about it. Just give me a chance before you leave, before you get scared that I cut the stickers. Y'all, I am not afraid to customize. I will cut stickers in a heartbeat. Don't be afraid to cut your stickers. So I put Gengar down on the 8th to mark my son's birthday, which I was surprised that he chose that as his first pick in Pokemon. But, it kind of makes sense now thinking about it because he could be a little mischievous when he wants to. Not a dangerous amount, but just like sometimes an annoying amount. So it makes sense. It's perfect, actually, now that I think about it. And I am going to cut out Charmander. Now, I know he didn't say Charmander, but he did already say Squirtle and Bulbasaur. And then he did say that he loves Pikachu still. So we got all the starter Pokemon here. We might as well add Charmander into the loop. Which I'm surprised he didn't say Charmander because he loves fire and his favorite color is red. So, it kind of just makes sense that he would gravitate towards Charmander, but nope, not really, I guess. I ain't mad at it though. I did add a mood tracker. You guys know I like to see my little mood tracker slash sleep tracker here. So that's what I'm adding on the left hand side. I guess the sidebar, if you will. I really did not know what to choose for the week's highlighter and gel pen of the week because you guys know I like to have like a gel pen and highlighter for that specific week. I thought this green would be the best fit, even though I was wondering, is this even going to work? But because of Bulbasaur's coloring, it does work. And this whole kit is very colorful and it's a rainbow kit. So I think any color would have been fine. Now I am cutting these boxes from the colorful boxes and making my own little box to mark the weekend. It was a missed opportunity to not have all the starter Pokemon next to each other, but we can save that for a future idea. And I liked Bulbasaur's full box. I did not want to cut him out because I liked it. So he stayed in his full box. I know some of y'all tired of me talking about Pokemon because I talked about it in my trunk or treat video. Not the trunk or treat video, but my that week that I went trick or treating, it was a Pokemon spread. And then I did talk about it a little bit in my previous video, which was my planner flip through. And so I'm sure y'all are like over the Pokemon nerdy talk. But Pokemon, as you can see, it's a it's still a heavy factor in my life right now, and the kids really like Pokemon. So yeah, we gonna talk about it for a little bit. But this is the last time that I talk about Pokemon for a while because I don't plan on using any more Pokemon kits for the rest of the year. So just look forward to no more Pokemon talk for the rest of the year. I'm sure a lot of y'all are going to be happy about that. Okay, so now you can see I'm cutting out Pikachu, and I know I want him sitting like on a box, but I just don't know which yet. I did not talk about Monday's box. Monday's box is to work that is daylight savings time. Well, I know that happened on the 5th, but it actually affects my work schedule, so I added that up there. And then I do have therapy on Monday, which is one of the smaller boxes, and then a payday. So that's what the boxes are. Now I'm adding in all these dittos, and look, look how cute they are. Like, are you really going to tell me they're not cute? My only regret is that I did not like fussy cut them properly enough. So there are like sharp corners where I don't want them to have sharp corners. But I do think that it is still very cute. And this Pikachu is highly cute too. I'm just trying to figure out where I want him. But I did decide to put him right there. He's adorable. I'm still thinking about my last few dittos where I want them. But I knew I wanted Squirtle over here by Charmander. So I took off the backing and added him, his little cute self. I am going to add a box on Saturday to mark whatever we decide to do for my son's birthday. Because when you have a birthday in the middle of the week, you don't really celebrate it in the middle of the week because how can you? You don't really have the time. So there's always something to do on Saturday, whether that's take them to the trampoline park or go out to eat something. I don't know. Last year we did have a party, but this year we ain't got the party funds. So I'm still going to do something. It's just like I can't pay for a bunch of kids this year, which is fine. Now I am putting down these headers, glitter headers that came with the kit. This is a throwback, right? I have not seen glitter headers in a while, but I love it here. And I am going to make them lay out in rainbow order, just because I think it looks cute like that. At first I was like, oh no, she didn't just give us one one color of headers, but now looking back at it, I actually like that there are a bunch of different colors. So I can make a little rainbow spread. Well, not spread, but like a little washi at the bottom. And I am just going to mark my work hours here. You are going to see me mess up my work hours because, like I said, because of daylight savings times, I did get a little confused, and our work, it does get affected by those hours, which I never understand. I never had a job that did that before, but whatever, we'll work with it. So I used to get off at 4:30, which I am going to miss, but now I get off at 5:30. But when it's daylight saving times again, then it'll go back to 4:30. I hope that made sense. I'm ready for bed, but I am going to use this. This also came from Odd Loop, and I'm just using it as a straight edge to mark my work shift. If you don't know who this lovable creature is, it is in fact Snorlax. This Pokemon basically just sleeps and eat all day. He is my spirit animal. Like, it's something that I really wish I could do. I don't do it, but I really wish I could do that. If I could, I would. But, I can't. So I'll just, live vicariously through him. Then, since Bulbasaur was in a box by himself, I did think like there needed to be another box to kind of like even that out, I guess. This is how my brain works. And I chose Umbreon to bring some of that dark color that's near Gengar, well, that is Gengar, on the left side of the spread to the right side of the spread. And it also brings in that yellow from Pikachu as well. Is that completely necessary? No, but this is how my brain works when I make spreads. Now I'm going to chop Ditto in half.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Poor Ditto, he didn't really deserve that, but I didn't want him to, be stuck on the binding of the Hobonichi, so it just made sense for me to cut him directly in half, just like it makes sense for me to go ahead and cut these flags, just cutting off the last part of the flag. I really don't like flag checklists, I really don't, but I do want checklists on this spread to mark my exercise routine that I definitely am not going to skip out on this week, because if you've been watching, then you know I have not been very good at following my workout routine, but I am going to hop back in it this week. So I do put these checklists in basically rainbow order. I think it looks cute that way. Once I get the checklist down, I do bring out that book that I was talking about in the beginning, so I can pull out some icons. And I am just going to pull out these dumbbells so that I can mark my exercise routine. Um, do they match perfectly? No, but it'll get the job done. And I just put that one in the middle because they were both that green, teal, blue color. So it was just going to have to work. And then I brought in this party banner to bring in the green from the left side of the spread to the right side of the spread. And now I am trying to choose what icon I want to use to mark my son's birthday. And I did just go with that present. And I am going to highlight everywhere that I want to indicate that I'm exercising. And that is the spread, you guys. I love it. I think it's pretty. I really do like the rainbow, and it's fun. It's like, yep, kid's birthday. I'm not going to do the after the pin in this video because I do want to save that for Instagram. But what I will do for you is go ahead and do the daily section using the leftover stickers from this kit. So let's go ahead and turn to that. We'll start on the 6th. I'm putting this Happy Planner book behind my Hobonichi just to lift up the other end of it since it is starting to be such a chunky boy, which I am not upset at all because, like I said, I love a lived-in planner. I am just putting down the headers the same way, the glitter headers the same way that I did in the weekly section, just for this spread here. I didn't have enough to do exactly what I wanted, and I had this extra golden rod, excuse me, one. So I just pulled that in here, and now I am making like my own little sidebar here for Monday for the new week using my double lined box that I typically always do. I think that's like my signature now. I was going to put Eevee in it, but then I decided I wanted to get these Game Boys in this spread somewhere. So I did that, and I added the Pokeball headers, and I did like how that looked, even though it's very busy, but you know, it's fine. You know, it's a fun week. We're just going to focus on the fun. And, you know, I have to write my dates, so that's what I'm doing. And I decided that I was going to do that and add a cursive on top of that. But I did find my Furunosuke pen. Oh my gosh, I missed it so much. And decided to write Instagram here. As you can see, we're going to plan one more time. One more time on bringing Instagram back to life. Although I missed my Furunosuke pen, um, I definitely can say I need practice again, which is okay. It's okay that I'm a little bit rusty. I need practice on a lot of things, actually. So that is what this planner is for. So I will definitely get better at doing my scriptures because I don't know why, but I have not been liking how I write in cursive lately, and I'm not liking that, so we do have to change that up a little bit. I am going to add a Pokemon in this sidebar. I decided to go with Psyduck because Psyduck is also like a spirit animal for me. My guy is always confused, like does not know what's going on, always has a migraine, and it's just like, honestly, same. Not that I'm trying to speak that into my life, but like I feel you on a spiritual level. I decided to pull in the washi at the top here just because I was liking how it looked. Not necessarily because I wanted to cover the date, but it is a fun washi, so I decided I wanted it to be like a focus in this spread. I must say, I was actually scared that I did not have enough stickers for this odd loop kit just because I did purchase the pages individually, which I love that they give you that option, and I honestly wish every shop would give you that option, but I understand why some of them may not be able to do it. But anyways, I was scared I was not going to have enough stickers, but I had more than enough stickers. Actually, I had, I would say, just the right amount of stickers because at the end of everything, I think the only thing I had left was a few washi strips that came with the kit. For the next spread, which is Friday and Saturday, I am actually using the washi on top to cover it on purpose. For this page, I want to go ahead and just talk about the EVs. If you don't know about the EVs, look, we don't have to go into it. But when I was playing Pokemon, I was an EV trainer, and I love that because, you know, with being an EV trainer, you can have all these cute Pokemon, but you can have everyone that's a different element. So it just comes in handy when you have to fight people that you can play with different elements. So these are actually my favorite EVs. So I just wanted to have a page to honor them. My favorite was Espeon just for the aesthetics, but then I did love Vaporeon. That's who I actually fought with the most. I loved Vaporeon. And I will say that odd loop stickers are great for the Hobonichi cousin because I picked them up multiple times and they did not really tear like other stickers do, the Hobonichi paper. So it was nice. After this was Sunday, but Sunday I actually recorded for a reel, so you will not see that here, but I will leave a picture if you want to see. See, your girl already got some things in the work for Instagram. I promise you, we gotta get better. But here is the weekly section again if you wanted just a reminder of how that looked. And here are my dailies using the leftover stickers. And I really like how everything came out. Everything's so fun, everything's so bright, everything's so colorful. It just makes me happy to look at. And my son likes it too, which is important. And then moving forward, we do have our Eevee spreads. And it's just so cute, and it'll be nice to just write here. And here is another way of showing you that you do not have to use it as a daily journal. You can mix and match and make it what you need it to be for that time period. Just cover up the dates, and it won't make you feel forced to write on that date. But that's basically it. If you like the video, please make sure you like the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.